COVID-19 must respect human rights of every individual and urgently release all political prisoners, human rights defenders, and all those arrested in Indian-occupied Jammu and Kashmir after 5th August 2019. These organizations, in their joint statement, also reminded India of its obligation under international law to ensure the physical and mental health and well-being of the inmates. Pakistan also strongly rejects the officially inspired reports that appear in a section of the Indian media seeking to link Pakistan with the terrorist attack on Gurdwara in Kabul on 25th March 2020. As a country that has suffered the most and has fought resolutely against the scourge of terrorism, including state-sponsored terrorism emanating from across the border, Pakistan firmly believes that such despicable terrorist acts have no political, religious, or moral justification. We are also very well aware of India's continuous smear campaign against us, but we are confident that these tactics will not succeed in misleading the international community. In recent days, as part of his continuous diplomatic outreach, Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi exchanged views on the situation arising out of the COVID-19 pandemic and ways to address it with his counterparts from Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, Australia, as well as with the Secretary General of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization. In these conversations, the Foreign Minister also highlighted the Prime Minister's call for debt relief and restructuring to help developing countries create the fiscal space needed to combat the disease, save precious human lives, and shore up economies. In the wake of the COVID-19 pandemic, and as part of the national effort under the leadership of the Prime Minister and the direction of the Foreign Minister, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and our missions abroad have established a robust and round-the-clock outreach initiative to provide our overseas communities with relief and assistance wherever required. Food rations are being supplied by our missions across the globe wherever our nationals are facing hardship due to the prevailing conditions. Following the establishment of the Prime Minister's COVID-19 Pandemic Relief Fund 2020, our missions abroad have been instructed to share the information widely with our diaspora communities, as well as reach out to donors, philanthropists, and suppliers in their areas of jurisdiction. In addition to this, a comprehensive and phased plan for repatriation of our nationals in different countries has been made, under which, in the past few days, 101 nationals have returned from UAE, 40 from Doha, 170 from Bangkok, 194 from Istanbul, 128 nationals were repatriated from Tashkent, 3 from Tajikistan, and 136 of our nationals returned from Baghdad safely through special flights operated by PLA. Plans for repatriation of our nationals from other destinations are also under active consideration. As this is a dynamic and evolving situation, these plans are being reviewed regularly. I'm also happy to state that our 2-member solidarity team from our Beijing embassy, comprising officers Junaid and Salman, who had volunteered to go to Wuhan and assist our students under the lockdown there, have now returned to their homes in Beijing following the lifting of restrictions in Wuhan after 76 days yesterday. We are immensely proud of our young officers and wish to recognize their commitment and dedication to serve the nation. Separately, in response to the special request by the government of Afghanistan and based on humanitarian considerations, the government of Pakistan has decided to facilitate movement of cargo trucks and containers to cross over into Afghanistan through the Torkham and Chaman border crossings thrice a week, that is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, from 10th April 2020 onwards. Moreover, in view of the current situation due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the government of Pakistan has also approved the validity of all types of visas issued to foreign nationals who are currently in Pakistan that had expired since 15th April 2020 and are due to expire by 30th April 2020 shall be deemed to be valid till 30th April 2020. I thank you very much. Responses to all media queries will be uploaded later today on our website. Okay, done. Thank you.